Hi guys, this is 6th grade worksheet for lesson 4. So first we're going to do this problem. Write the following numbers in expanded form. So for number 4, we see that there is 5 digits. So what I'm going to do is write out every single digit. So for 7 right here, it's in the tens place. So I'm just going to put 70.000. Next digit is the ones place, so I put 6.000. And then we're gonna put in the 10th place, and since it's a 0, we're gonna keep it as a 0. And then the next one, we're gonna do the hundredths place, and finally the thousandths place. So as you guys can see here, if you add them up all together and you look at the rows, it'll add up to this. And this is the same answer as this. So we can write the expanded form as 70.000 plus 6.000 plus, since we don't need to add the zeros, it's okay, 0.050 plus 0.005. And that is number 4. Going on to number 6, write the corresponding decimal or percent. So as you can see, this number is a decimal right now. So what we want to do is convert it into a percent. So you have the number 293.8. And then all you have to do is just move the decimals place. 1, 2. 29380%. 29380%. For the next one, number 7, we have 46.2%, and we have to convert it into a decimal. So we're going to have to move this time to the left 2 times. And you put the decimal point here and add a 0. And your answer should be 0.462. So whenever you're going from a decimal to a percent, you always want to move to the right. So decimal to percent, move decimals to the right. If you want to go from percent to decimal, move the decimals to the left. So we're going to do a standardized test preparation. For number 1, it says, in Mrs. Hewlett's class, there are 2.007 times as many girls as there are boys. What is the expanded form of 2.007? So, just like we worked on in the first problem, we're going to have to write out all the digits. So, we're going to write the ones digit. And then, since there are 2 zeros for the 10th and 100, we're not going to write them, for it is unnecessary. But for this 7, we have to write it. So we put 0.007. And our only choice here looks like B. Moving on, for part B, if there are 17 boys in our classroom, to the nearest whole number, how many girls are in Mrs. Hewlett's class? So we should write an equation And if you look at number 1, it says there are 2.07 times as many girls are there boys. So let's take that into consideration and then write 2.007 times as many girls are there boys. So we're looking for girls, but we already have boys. So we're going to multiply 2.007 by 17, and then we are going to get 34. See, let's do the work. 2.007 times 17. And then you move to decimal places 1, 2, 3 times. And then we get 34.119, but it does say to round to the nearest whole number, so our answer choice is going to be C. For whole number operations, all we have to do is just, for number 1, add the first terms here. So 23 plus 6 is 29, minus 15 is 14. For number 2, we should put them all up here and then solve accordingly. 2, and then set 2 plus 7, 9, plus 1, 10, plus 1 is 11, so 110. Number 3, same again. We're gonna go from left to right. 13 minus 4, which is 9, plus 17, which is gonna be 26, and 26 plus 233 is gonna be 952, 259. Then we're gonna do 12 times 8, 96 times 7, and then 9 times 7 is 63, plus 4 is 67. So our answer will be 672. Okay. For this one, number 8, we're going to do multiplying decimals by 10. 5.4 times 10. 0, 0. Make sure to add the 0. Again, 4, and then 5. We add them, 540, but we do have a decimal, so our answer is going to be 54. 6.72 times 100. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 276. And if we add them, we get 672,000. And we are moving by 2, again, 1, 2. So our answer would be 672,000. Okay. Going down, word problems. Let's read. Esther works part-time at her local boba store. Esther makes $12.56 for each full hour that she works. Last week she worked 4-hour shift on 5 days. How much money did she make last week? So we have Esther that makes $12.56 for a full week that she works. And then last week she worked for 4-hour shifts on 5 days. So since she makes 12.56 for each full hour that she works, so for each hour, and we need to, it says she worked for 4 hours, so we're going to multiply this by 4. And then it also says she worked for 5 days, so we have to put times 5. So 2 times 2, 125. Now we move over 2 places, 1, 2. So our answer will be 2.5, wait, 251.20 because it's asking for how much money she made. So make sure you include the dollar sign. Okay, number 3. At a party, 72 people are wearing costumes. That is 6 times the amount of people not wearing costumes, with C representing the total number of people at a party. Write an equation to find the number of people not wearing costumes and solve the equation. So I can say that C are the people total, but there are 72 wearing costumes. But it does say that is 6 times the amount of people not wearing costumes. So we are going to do C as a total and make an equation. So there is originally 72 people. 72 people are wearing costume. So we'll keep this number, 72. But then 6 times the amount of people are not wearing costumes. So we're going to put 72 over 6 because this is the times of the people not wearing it. So make sure you put this in parentheses. And then we're going to simplify the equation, this equation, into C equals 72 plus 72 divided by 6 is 12. And C equals, over here, 72 plus 12, which you get 84. So there will be 84 people not wearing a costume. And that is it. Thank you.